What's up to all of my Pisceans? So please make sure to get a book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The links are in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. There's really no need to ask me for my email because it's in the description box. You know what I mean? All you need to do is just click the drop down button to the description and you'll see it. You'll see all the information that you need, you know. So yeah, so the cards that I come up with for the Pisceans are the Page of Ghosts, the World, Seven of Bats, Five of Imps, Eight of Bats, King of Bats, Tower, Ten of Ghosts, Ten of Imps, excuse me, Two of Imps, I want to get it right. And then you have the Ace of Ghosts. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the Pisceans, okay, finally moved on from that whole love situation right on to something more important. So what do we got? Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the Pisceans is that a lot of you Pisceans have been met with some people who have a little bit of con artists in them, right? The Page of Ghosts, right? The immaturity level, the World. This is you trying to do something good. This is you trying to be noble, right? When it comes to interacting with another person that you may have paid, or may have paid, or may have spoken to, and y'all shook on it, some sort of an agreement. The Seven of Bats, the Five of Imps, the Eight of Bats. This person is playing themselves, because essentially what they did is that if this hasn't necessarily happened to you, or if it has, I know it has for me because I seen my mom, who's a Pisces, go through this literally yesterday, not today, yesterday. End up paying the guy to do some sort of construction around the house. Didn't finish it. Now he's playing the idiot. So the Eight of Bats, this person is really wrapping their own self up because they're so gone in the mind, they can't really understand, like, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the long run, you really shooting your own self in the foot, So the King of Bats, the Tower, the Ten of Ghosts now represents how you Pisceans move on. You're like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead, take this lesson, right, and get wiser. This is a lesson learned. Unfortunately, a hard lesson learned. So the Two of Imps and the Ace of Ghosts now represents how this person is apologizing, because this is not a relationship, a romantic one. This is more so of a business transaction, right? Some sort of reputation being held on the line here, some sort of an agreement, and you're like, nah, no thank you, but the other person is trying to make amends for it. So got my cards upside down. So the next couple of cards are the Seven of Imps and the Three of Pumpkins. Is about how this person is making themselves now more accessible to you. And see, Pisces, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Why does I say that? Ultimately, right, when you're talking about the essence of Scorpio, right, or you may be a Scorpio, a cross watcher. I'm gonna be talking about the energy for a moment. This is the reason why it is that people, I say all the time, people don't know anything about power, because people are so and I'm being real, because this is a channel about solutions. So many people are predicated off of doing idiotic stuff. They don't seem to understand that they really hanging themselves out to dry like clothes. And the reason why I'm saying that in the first place is because this is one aspect of power. When someone does you wrong, they now put themselves up under your dominion, whether or not that was their intention. So now they played the idiot. Now in the long run, when they want you, when they need you around, because they know you're going to know what to do, when you're not there and when you're not accessible to them, they will do anything or whatever is necessary in order for you to become accessible to them. That's power. When you start playing all these games trying to get a person back, that's not what power is, because you fail to see the long-term transaction, the long-term aspect of it. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Bye.